Some Marxists have advanced the idea of using Bitcoin as a means of creating a currency that can be used under socialism. Many of these advocates think that Bitcoin would be better than a fiat currency or some kind of a new age labor voucher. Well, nothing could be further from the truth. A new post by Marxist economic professor Paul Cockshott demonstrates how Bitcoin is absolutely no replacement for labor vouchers and certainly would actually have the opposite effect if actually implemented in a socialist society. Now, those who advocate an energy-based system. Well, that's not really the point of Marxism. The point of Marxism is a labor-based system. See, bitcoins are created by energy, whereas labor vouchers would be created by labor power. And yes, technically, Bitcoin still would be labor power, because somebody still has to operate the machine. But what this doesn't do is take into account the creation of value in society. The point of a labor voucher is that it gives you access to X amount of value created by labor. If you did 1 hour's work, you get 1 hour's worth of value. And that's the point. And that's the thing with even a cryptocurrency, is the fact that it can accumulate regardless of the amount of value that has been created. And that's one of the things that's wrong. One of the flaws of a fiat currency is the tendency of money, or specifically credit, to grow beyond the actual creation of value, thus leading to economic crisis. Well, this doesn't happen with a labor voucher system. You only get the amount of value, actual physical commodity value creation that you put into society. So that's not going to grow into some kind of a bubble. 1 hour's labor is 1 hour worth of value that you're entitled to. Now, also, Bitcoin isn't destroyed upon creation. A labor voucher is like a movie ticket. You get it, you go to the movies, you see it, and then the ticket ceases to exist, or at least it ceases to have any use. And that's the point of a labor voucher. It's non-transferable, and thus it doesn't have all the trappings that something that's transferable like money, or in this case, Bitcoin would have on an economy. Someone can't collect labor vouchers and use them to accumulate capital, etc. Not even working in a black market situation, because each labor voucher would be given a specific number and assigned to a specific person with their name on it, supposedly, depending on how individuals want to do that. So they're non-transferable, so you can't have a black market also in there. And even then, Bitcoin is valued much like gold, the rarity of it. The harder it is to mine, the greater the value it is. And then this is compounded by the actual trading of the Bitcoin. And when in a socialist society, it wouldn't be the trading it with regular money, because the regular money wouldn't exist, because we'd supposedly be using Bitcoin instead. So you can see where this whole big confusion it comes up. Bitcoin can't properly represent the amount of value created in an economy, just as a fiat currency can't do it. So you have to have a labor voucher, something that represents an approximate labor time that does not expand. Like, you see how Bitcoin is susceptible to market forces, but a labor voucher is not. It's worth X amount of time, period, and it's destroyed upon its actual use. So we definitely see, I mean, there's more information in Professor Cockshott's blog, but what we can definitely see is how cryptocurrencies, or rather Bitcoin in this situation, is no substitute for a labor voucher in a socialist society. So to those who do advocate a cryptocurrency in socialism, I'm sorry, you're wrong. It would actually have the opposite effect of trying to transform a society, because it cannot be used to accurately measure the labor inputs in a society. Thank you for watching. If you like this program, then please head over to my Patreon page and set up a monthly donation. It's your donations that keep this program running. Also, if you would like, please rate, comment, subscribe, and share in various social media.